Hello, esteemed viewers. You're watching the international news broadcast from the world every day. I am Jenny. I am very pleased to be with you today. We bring you quick, accurate, and honest information. And now, let us present the most prominent news of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, on the morning of November 15th, a serious fire broke out at the Eland Fashion Logistics Center in Gyeonan, Cheongcheon-namdo, South Korea. The fire started on the fourth floor of the warehouse, which spans over 190,000 square meters and primarily contains clothing and footwear materials that are highly flammable. In a short time, the blaze spread, prompting firefighters to raise the response level to 2. Approximately 430 firefighters, 11 firefighting aircraft, and over 150 pieces of equipment were mobilized from various nearby areas. The firefighting efforts lasted nearly 9.5 hours before the situation was largely brought under control. Fortunately, there were no casualties. 3 employees present at the time were able to evacuate safely. However, the property damage is assessed to be significant, with an estimated 11 million fashion items affected. Due to the destruction of the warehouse, several brands, including New Balance, Korea, are expected to experience delays in deliveries in the near future. Currently, authorities are still unable to. Although the government is back in operation, the tense atmosphere has not yet dissipated. Many important issues, such as the extension of health insurance support under the ECA program, remain unresolved, raising concerns about the possibility of renewed budget disputes in the near future. After 43 days of paralysis due to the shutdown, the U.S. government has officially reopened. President Donald Trump has signed a temporary spending bill, ending the longest government shutdown in the country's history. The new budget package allows federal agencies to continue operating until January 30th, 2026. Approximately 670,000 federal employees who were forced to take unpaid leave during this time will receive full back pay. The prolonged shutdown has severely impacted the U.S. economy. Economic data has been disrupted. The tourism industry has stalled, and many social assistance programs have had to be temporarily suspended, directly affecting the lives of millions of citizens. The United States and Switzerland, along with Liechtenstein, have just reached a historic trade agreement. Under this agreement, the U.S. will reduce tariffs on Swiss goods from 39% to 15%, paving the way for more favorable bilateral trade. In return, Swiss companies have committed to investing $200 billion in the U.S. by 2028, focusing on the pharmaceutical, medical device, aerospace, and energy sectors. The agreement also includes a vocational training program conducted by Swiss businesses to enhance labor skills in the U.S. This is seen as an important step towards balancing trade, attracting significant capital into the U.S. economy, and breaking down long-standing tariff barriers. However, Swiss media warns that costs and certain concessions may impact the domestic industry, and final details will still be completed by early 2026. And that concludes the highlights from around the world today. Thank you for joining me, Jenny, in this news bulletin. Please continue to follow us for the latest and most accurate updates. Wishing you a peaceful evening, and see you again in tomorrow's news.